Hello and welcome to episode 1 of Oddspeed, a podcast where two brothers and occasionally other people talk about whatever's on their mind. My name is Tyler.
And I'm Logan.
Logan, what have you been doing all day? How's your day?
I worked. I did nothing, but I worked from home, so I did even less. I sat at my chair, answered the phone, I had a sandwich, and now I'm here.
Oh, great.
Yes. Tyler, how was your day?
I had a day. I also worked. I left work early to get my my little dose 1 of the Pfizer vaccine.
Oh.
Not the Pfizer vaccine, the Moderna vaccine.
Oh.
I had Pfizer in my head because it's more interesting to say.
Yes, it's got a P.
I just punched my microphone.
Pfizer.
It's got a P. It has a P that you don't say.
No.
It's like pterodactyl. Pterodactyl's fun to say.
Yep. That's it. Yep. I can't think of another one.
And you're getting it tomorrow?
Oh my God. Yes. I really did not remember. I really should know that. 12:15.
I don't know. Are you interested in what you need to do when you get there?
I mean, kinda. How long did it take?
Basically, I was there for an hour. So I got there. You need to prepare for this, Logan.
Yes.
I got there. I stood in line for like 20 minutes. I should have brought my sunglasses because I was just staring into the sun the whole time.
Oh fuck.
It was god awful. By the time I got into the building, it was like sweet. There was a separate line to get to a copy machine to copy your ID. And I stood in that line even though I had copies of my ID already. So it took me like an extra minute or two to hear somebody be like, "Hey, if you have all your shit ready, come over here to where you're supposed to be."
They said it like that too.
Oh yeah, they said it exactly.
Hey, if you have all your shit, come over here.
So then I have to go through like 5 people. I have to show this bitch my stuff. I have to show another bitch my stuff.
Always.
I think I think I showed 3 different bitches my stuff, and then they were all very nice people, not bitchy at all.
Contrary to popular belief.
Well, did you read what you need to have?
I think like my license. Do I need to fill out that form?
Yes. Did you fill it out?
No. Why would I do no? I'm gonna guess my insurance card.
Yeah, copy your insurance card because they need that.
Okay. When I copy my insurance card and my license, should I copy them on the same paper, or different?
I would copy them on separate paper. Just so they can separate them if they need to, so they don't have to cut it.
But the trees.
No, I don't
give a fuck.
So you go through. I gave this woman my age who was dressed as a pharmacist. I assume she was a pharmacist.
Already? Damn.
My information, and then she sends me into. This was at the college that we go to, by the way. They sent us into. They were doing it in an art gallery.
Isn't it?
Yeah. Oh. I was gonna maybe not say that just to not say the college that we go to, but maybe I'll just cut that out.
Isn't it in?
Thanks.
Oh yeah, it is. Okay,
but yeah, it's in the art gallery. You go through and you sit down and get your shot. The guy literally tells me, I'm like sitting there, I'm ready for him to do it, and he's like, "Okay, so make sure you're not all tensed up." And I immediately start tensing up. I'm like,
well, yeah, as soon as they say that,
why am I'm manually feeling now. I'm manually untensing. I'm like trying to think of anything in the world that will de-stress me, and he starts talking again, and I stop paying attention to shit. He starts telling me about the vaccine, and he stabs me. I'm like, oh, okay. I used to be deathly afraid of needles, so it's like very hard for me.
No, because I remember when we were, I don't know, I was like 4, maybe 5, and you were like 6 or 7. We're sitting in the doctor's office, and the doctor's like, "Oh, Tyler, you go first. You're older. You're the big boy." And you were like, "Oh, fuck." So, you go and you sit up there, and the fucking dude, you started bawling your eyes out.
I was fucking
screaming. Well, no, the best part was I was laughing, and then Dad was like, "No, you're next. Don't you get your no, you're next." And then I stand up there, and I watched him do it at 5 years old. I watched him stab me, and I cackled my way through it with that belly laugh I used to have.
Dude, that set the precedent for my entire future.
Yes.
Now that I've like matured and it doesn't affect me as much, I still think about that specifically, and it just makes me like stress the fuck out.
Yeah.
Like, Like one time, mom and dad were watching our cousins, and they had to come with us to get our vaccines.
What?
Do you not remember this?
No.
No. I got whatever shot, probably the flu shot, and I tensed the hell up when they gave it to me, so it hurt like a bitch. And I just had our cousin start punching me in the shoulder to numb the pain. I just punched the microphone again.
Oh, I remember.
So,
I do remember
so I was
this.
just like, just punch me in the shoulder. I was like crying my eyes out. But yeah, did not cry when they gave me the COVID shot. Then they
That's
have you,
good. You're
yeah,
22.
Yeah,
So.
I didn't cry.
Wonderful.
Then they have you go sit in the amphitheater for like 15, 20 minutes to make sure you don't like turn into an iguana or get explosive diarrhea from the vaccine.
That's good.
Yeah. Did not either of those things. Didn't die. Didn't explode. Was
No
fine.
iguanas?
Yeah. In fact, I didn't see anybody negatively affected by it.
No.
So I walked out without any extra limbs. Vaccine.
Oh, but that would be cool, though.
Oh, yeah. I mean, give me mutant powers from a vaccine. That's fine.
Well, now the government knows where you are, though, because there's microchips.
Oh. As long as it's microchips and I can teleport.
I hate to break it to you, my dude. I don't think you can teleport.
No, Logan, listen. Are you telling me the vaccine didn't give me mutant powers?
No, I did not. Next topic.
Next
Jesus.
topic. So yeah, that's basically all that you have to do. Make sure you have all your shit so that you don't have to like spend extra time there waiting in a long ass line to copy your ID.
Okay, after this, I need you to help me make sure I have all my shit.
Yeah.
Thanks. Cool. Even though it definitely probably says like in the email. Don't worry about it.
Absolutely.
Oh, great.
I printed the email too. I was very
What?
Logan, I expected when I got there for something to go horribly wrong because that's how my life works. I expected it to be like closed down or like a bomb threat.
They like
or, like,
put
they
you in
say-
the amputee line instead, and they cut your arm off.
Oh my fucking
it's like,
god.
oh shoot, we shouldn't put those lines so close
This
together.
fucking 20-year-old pharmacist is just sawing my arm off like we're in the fucking American
What a weird
Revolution.
vaccine. I think that's the Johnson & Johnson one, right?
I come home and I have one arm, and you guys are like, "Where the fuck is your arm?" And I'm like, "What do you mean?" They had to do that to give me the vaccine. They're like, "Did you get the vaccine?" Fuck, I gotta go back tomorrow. They have my arm. No, but I'm like, I really expected them for me to be like, "Hey, asshole, you forgot something." So I brought like every possible thing that I could bring.
Like a social security card,
Well, not that.
his firstborn,
I meant like 5 copies of everything.
extra pack of blood.
Yeah.
Someone's
An
blood, not
extra
yours.
pack of blood.
Not yours.
An
No.
extra kidney.
3 extra kidneys.
3 extra kidneys.
You never know when you could use a kidney. Maybe they were like, well, you can't take the vaccine on an empty stomach. Boom, kidneys.
What? Eat the kidneys?
Yes. Oh, I forgot my granola bar. Something did go horribly
Oh
wrong.
my
Thank God I have these
God.
3 kidneys.
Let me get out my Foreman grill. Let me grill up these kidneys real quick.
Jesus Christ.
Sweet cannibalism joke
Why-
on the fucking episode 1 of the podcast.
Thanks. But quick question. Why do you have to grill them?
I'm sorry, are you going to eat raw kidneys? Or are you going to have a crock pot with you?
Well, you
Or
got to
like,
start the crock pots early.
What other mechanisms can you cook food in?
Maybe you could saute. What does that mean?
Saute?
What
I
is
think
it?
you need a stove for that.
Okay. So bring a stove.
Oh, what is that everybody's buying now? A freaking
Air fryer. Yes. I heard they
Mm.
suck
Air fried kidneys. Of course they do.
Yeah,
They're new.
because
You
they're
gotta
not.
wait till they're like nicely made.
Or you just gotta get a deep fryer. Why do you
Mm.
gotta fry it with air? Oh, I want to be healthy. You're frying it. That's the point. It's supposed to make you want to die.
You want to be healthy? Eat your freaking broccoli and kidneys raw.
Yes.
You little asshole.
Raw broccoli kidney. Divan.
Raw food or deep fried food. There's no in between. This is
No.
America.
No GMO in them kidneys. You know, so the
Non-GMO, grass-fed, free-range kidneys.
but they're oh yeah, they're person kidneys though.
The homeless person that I harvested this from was free-range.
Grass
He was
fed.
grass-fed.
That's all I can afford,
I
unfortunately.
gave him all of his shots before I took his kidney.
Did you give him the COVID vaccine?
No. Oh no, COVID.
Oh,
COVID.
At least he
kidney.
had 2 arms. You know? More meat for me.
Oh my god.
Damn. All right, now it's time to bring our next guest, Army Hammer. No, I'm just kidding.
No. No. Allegedly, Army Hammer likes eating people. Allegedly.
That's what I've heard. Also, wondering why I said next guest when we've been talking for about 10 minutes with no guests.
Maybe there's a ghost in here that's been talking the whole time.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, you're right. This is the first guest. Hello?
What is that?
That's the child of...
Is
I don't know.
Is that the kid from Five Nights at Freddy's?
It's the ghost child that lives in our... we have an attic. Yes, lives in our attic. Came down for this. Hello? He's got kidneys.
Oh my god.
Wow,
Does he have kidneys?
No!
He's non-corporeal. He's just a spirit, a soul, if you will. He has nothing except a voice somehow.
No.
I guess he has a throat.
No, see, I didn't
And a mouth.
specify because he does not have his own kidneys. He came in with an igloo cooler of kidneys.
I thought you were just gonna stop at igloo.
I
was
should
like,
have.
Interesting.
Came in with an igloo, rolled it in.
So this ghost harvested somebody's kidneys.
Where do you think I got my 3 kidneys from?
So these are 3 kidneys that you actually have.
No comment. No, yeah, I don't have them. I'll be honest with you. I think that transparency is...
Like the ghost?
Shut up. Transparency. I mean, yeah. Transparency is the most important among cohorts, if you will. So no, I don't have those kidneys. I just have other stuff, and we'll leave it at that.
Interesting.
Yeah, we'll circle back on that one.
Have you been keeping up with world news?
No,
No?
I don't live in the world.
Do you not know what's going on in the world?
A little bit.
Like the whole ass pandemic that we've been dealing with for like a year.
But that's going on in my life. So yes, I know about
Oh, okay.
that. Oh, I'm just kidding, everybody.
Like, do you know about the giant ass boat that Austin Powers itself in the fucking Suez Canal?
So like I heard about it, but I really just don't know. I don't know anything about it at all.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
So, do you know what the Suez Canal is?
Pause. Let me make sure everybody knows. This is not a bit. Okay? I don't know anything about this Suez Canal other than there's a boat that got stuck. That's all I know. So this is extremely genuine, and please tell me about it. No, I know it connects something because it's a canal, but that's about it. I'm going to guess it's like
Okay, so
Black
the
Sea.
Suez Canal is a canal connecting the Red Sea and the Mediterranean Sea. Do you know where those are, Logan?
wrong color. Overseas. I said the Black Sea.
Oh. Okay. So the Suez Canal is in Egypt. It lets boats get from the Indian Ocean to Europe very quickly, as opposed to going around Africa. So I feel like you can appreciate that.
Oh, I know where it is now. I can like picture it on a map. Oh, and there's also a globe right in front of me.
Uh-huh.
Yes. I see it right next to the thing.
You see Saudi Arabia? There's a visual portion of the
right here?
audio podcast.
Is this it?
Yes. That is where
There it is.
that is where the big ass boat
I found the
the
Suez
Bab.
Canal.
That's where the Bab was stuck, the big ass boat.
Bob.
Bob.
Anyway, please tell me more.
So, the canal is 200 meters across.
Okay.
This freaking boat is 400 meters long.
Okay.
For reference, the Empire State Building is only slightly taller than 400 meters. So, this thing was basically at like a 45-degree angle in the canal, and nothing could get past it. Apparently, like a sandstorm screwed everything up. It stopped them from steering it properly, and it just got marooned in this shitty sandbar in the side of the canal, and it was stuck there.
I've seen the pictures.
You've seen the pictures, okay?
Yes.
I won't show you any pictures then. But I don't know. This you say you don't pay attention to things that affect your life, but
Okay, that was a joke. Let me.
it affected like 12% of the world's economy.
What?
Like, they estimated $6 to $10 billion a day was lost because of what happened.
Holy shit!
The thing was stuck there for like 5 or 6 days.
And nobody could get it out.
Nobody. I mean, all the king's horses and all the king's men, as well as like 50 plus probably boats.
What the fuck is a horse gonna do?
I don't know. That's an expression. So they got boats in the canal that are like pulling it while all these other like 500 asshole boats are stuck behind it that can't do anything, that are just cargo boats. This fucking Empire State Building sized boat is getting pulled by all these like tugboats and shit. And then on the shore, they brought out this one dude in an excavator to like dig up the rocks and sand. I mean, there were a bunch of people working to get it, but there were one specific guy that got interviewed was like, he said he was working 21 hours a day.
What the?
To fucking dig this thing up.
They didn't have anybody else that could do this?
I mean, they had other people, but this guy was just like working for a contractor.
And he was
like
working 21 hours a day.
Uh-huh.
They didn't have 2 contractors?
Like, they had other people that were working on it, but they were just nonstop. It was like, hey, the economy's fucked, and we're already in a pandemic. We need to get this shit done. So this guy, I mean, all these people, this guy was like, okay, so his name was Abdullah Abdul Gawad. Probably pronounced that too white.
Yeah, I'm sure.
But what is this? He said in an interview that he only slept 3 hours a night for the 5 or 6 days that they were doing this.
Jesus Christ.
And of course, I'm going to show you a meme. Memes were being made about this.
Well, yeah, the best part of the world right now.
Oh, fuck. So I'm showing Logan a meme right now of this big fucking ship stuck in the canal with a tiny ass excavator digging it out. And the ship is labeled "My COVID Depression and Anxiety," and the excavator is labeled "Going on a Daily Walk."
Oh, no.
So in the interview, this guy was like, they asked the guy about the memes. He was like, "Yeah, I was seeing the memes. I didn't like them."
Yeah, I believe it.
He went on to say, if he dug the ship up like too much in the wrong place, the fucking thing could just fall on him and he would die. So. No, of course he didn't think it was funny. He would get flattened. He would be buried in the canal.
You're talking
forever.
about like the boat would just...
The boat would fall on him if it like turned over too much. Like Logan, it was just sitting in the dirt in the water. It was not floating. That's why they couldn't get it out of the canal.
Oh.
It was stuck and this dude was digging it out with a backhoe.
I hope he got paid like 12% of the
I hope
world's
so.
economy.
Like the freaking like canal staff or whatever had like a fucking after party once they got it out on the 29th, and it was in like a city 4 hours away from where this dude lived.
What?
And they gave him an hour and a half notice to come to this like celebration.
Oh my fucking God.
So this guy barely sleeps for a week, gets made fun of by Twitter for trying to dig this thing out and save the world economy. And then he doesn't even get to go to the after party.
He shows up 2.5 hours late.
He shows up late after
Abdul.
all the I don't know, he may or may not be a Muslim, so I don't know if he cared about like the booze being gone. They're in Egypt, so I don't know. But this fucking poor guy got fucked. So I just want to say thank you, Abdullah, for freeing the ship from the canal. Thank you so much. We owe it all to you. Not everybody else that helped you. Just you.
just you, Abdul.
We appreciate you, and we're sorry that we made fun of you.
I mean, I'm not sorry, but thank you anyway. Because that's just funny.
God damn. Oh my God. What else did I write down about this? Yeah.
Nothing.
Oh yeah. The ship, the Ever, what the hell is it called? The Ever Given.
Yes.
Egypt is basically holding them hostage for like $1 billion for the amount of money that they lost them. Basically like, hey, assholes, you're going to pay us back for the money that you lost us.
Do we really think that Ever Given has $1 billion to give to Egypt, though?
I don't know. It's a Taiwanese cargo shipping company. I'm sure they have money.
But do they have just like a cool billion?
A cool billion?
Probably not.
I'm sure they'll pay it in installments.
Financing. Yeah, hey there, Ever Given. We have 24 months of no interest financing on your cool billion right now.
On your cool billion.
Thanks. Regards, Egypt.
Oh no, they charge an interest. Like a billion is probably like the minimum that they're going to charge them.
Yes.
Because again, they cost the world roughly 50 billion.
I'm confused though. Like if there was a sandstorm, was it their fault?
I don't know.
They probably had some jerk off on his phone driving.
was on his phone. He was looking at memes while he was driving the ship.
Memes of,
And he got some sand in his eye.
yeah.
I assume, I don't know anything about ships, and I did not research this part, but I would assume ships have some sort of like auto steer. No,
I mean,
like if a plane can have auto steer, I don't know why a ship can't have auto steer.
it probably does, but when you're in a small canal,
It's a pretty big canal.
but compared to the ship, apparently it's a small canal. So when you're A, driving through an adequately sized canal, B, looking at memes of the most recent world catastrophe before this one, and C, getting paid $13 an hour to drive a fucking
There's
freighter.
no way the man driving the Empire State Building through Egypt was being paid $13 an hour.
Fine. $14.75.
Oh, you know
Damn.
what? Sounds about right.
Yes.
This dude, I mean, he was just, it's the same. It was Austin Powers was driving the ship.
What
He
was
just
his name?
fucking- Austin Powers?
No.
Oh, the guy that was driving the ship?
Yes.
I don't know. I didn't look up his name. I don't give a shit about him. I don't want to chastise him. I want to celebrate Abdullah.
Why can we not do both? The duality of man. It's one of the other motherfuckers.
I wonder what memes he was looking at on his phone when he crashed the ship. He may have been paying perfect attention and just got a little bit too much sand in his eye.
I'm not convinced. I think he was actually listening to the trailer for our podcast. I actually sent it to him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I sent it to him at the exact moment that the ship got stuck. So I'm
Logan, are you trying to tell me that it's entirely your fault that the entire world economy lost about $60 billion last week?
no comment.
We're going to do hashtag thank you Abdullah, hashtag fuck you Logan for
Ooh, I'll
ruining,
partake.
for
I'll
ruining the
partake.
economy and the
Yes. Wow. Like, I guess I'm just confused. You know what though? I think I just would have liked to have been there.
canal. Oh my fucking God, Logan. I cannot believe you marooned the Ever Given
I'm
in the
sorry.
Suez
It won't
Canal.
happen again.
Are you sure?
No. So, shifting gears a little bit. Okay, this has been on my mind. All right. Have you seen the TikToks of the people that like they bought an Iron Man mask?
First of all, what the fuck is a TikTok? Do you think I watch TikToks?
No, but like I don't have. I should say I have TikTok, but I've been on it like 4 times. But I watch my TikToks on Instagram. There's these people that are buying this. It's apparently a really expensive Iron Man mask that like you can talk to Jarvis, and it like closes by itself.
Wait, so like Paul Bettany is talking
Yes.
to you in this mask?
Hold on. Look. Hold
Is it a mask or a helmet?
on. I'm sorry.
A whole ass helmet?
It's a helmet.
Is it
like-
made out of titanium whatever alloy?
You know, I'm gonna say probably not. So basically, I'm showing Tyler a
Okay.
video of a guy unboxing it.
Okay, it's the mask from Iron Man 2.
Yes, which is why
This
Paul Bettany
asshole is just like, he's just like super excited. That's
Yes.
pretty awesome. Okay,
like
sorry, I just want to hate this guy because he has this.
it's so cool. Number one, but number two, what's really been bothering me is like, how much does it cost?
That's what I was going to ask you.
I don't know.
Look up. Okay, wait.
'Cause,
How
like-
much is the Iron Man TikTok mask?
Helmet.
Iron Man TikTok helmet.
It's only $400. No way.
Oh.
No way.
That's pretty good.
Tyler has $400. The Advanced Iron Man.
I'll buy it.
Mark
Is
V.
there a suit that comes with it that mayhaps flies?
If there is, something tells me it's not $400.
I will pay $500 for this Fly Iron Man suit.
Jesus Christ. I don't know. Is this the one? Did I find it on joetoys.com?
I mean, does it look like the one from Iron Man 2? Because that's the mask that guy got.
I think it is this one. How much is it? $300. Pre-order Iron Man Mark V helmet with advanced motorized face plates.
Ooh.
Oh my God. Due to our order volume, we will need at least 16 weeks to complete. Please prepare to wait 5 to 6 months.
That's
If
it.
you need the installment, please contact us. What?
Dude, they not making these in a sweatshop. This is going to take a while for them to make that.
Holy crap. 35 pieces assembled.
Avengers Assemble.
Fits up to, oh, thank God. They included the maximum head circumference,
Oh,
23.5 inches. So
I don't know. Your head's pretty big, Logan.
I was going to say, big fat. No big head. Highlights. Change.
I know a couple people that can't fit into that helmet, bro.
Functions. Highlights. Jarvis greetings. Faceplates opening and closing. Metal sound. Oh, shit.
I want to know if Paul Bettany knows that this is being made with his voice.
You know, some tells me he wouldn't give much of a shit.
I want to know if he's being paid royalties.
I don't think he's British.
He is British.
Also, it didn't
What
make
the
any
fuck?
sense.
Jarvis is British.
No. Need to buy 4 pieces. 4 AA batteries sold separately. You know it's high quality.
What?
When they use fucking AA.
Send me the batteries, motherfucker.
I'm paying you $300.
Yeah, $400. If it's $400, better have some batteries.
Oh shit, they have a Spider-Man mask with mechanical lenses. Captain America shield metal made 1-to-1 stand included.
I want to buy all of these.
Wearable Deadpool full face shell and mask.
Interesting.
Daft Punk helmet and gloves. Also, they're all $300.
Rip
Oh,
Daft
oh.
Punk.
Just kidding. The Captain America shield is $200 and it's actual size.
Is it actual vibranium?
No.
Can I throw it at bad guys?
I guess there's 2 answers to that question. Like, theoretically, if you had the strength and skills to throw it at bad guys, yes. But no, you don't. So you can't. Good try though. I'll just get one for $34.99 from fucking Walmart.
But that's not as cool, Logan.
And it's also $34.99. Well, then I just would spend $34.99 elsewhere.
I want like piggybacking off of the pilot that nobody will ever hear. I need weapons to fight muggers with, and this Captain America shield and helmet with glowing eyes seems like they will do the trick.
Thank God I have this helmet with glowing eyes on me. These muggers can't get me now.
Dude, imagine it's like a mugger walking up to you and like going like, "Hey," and you turn around and you just have a fucking Iron Man helmet on, and he's just like, "Oh."
No, he'd probably call you a fucking nerd and kick you in the nuts. And then take your wallet, stab you, and you die in the street. I promise. He's not going to be
Muggers
scared.
have honor. They wouldn't kick
What?
you in the nuts, Logan.
No, they do not.
They would stab me in the
Johnson.
the kidney, perhaps.
Oh.
Johnson. No, they
Dude,
wouldn't attack your Johnson.
Those
Why would
kidneys,
they need to do that?
Dude, those kidneys are they would not. They
Good
would
thing
avoid the
I have
kidneys.
extra kidneys.
Mm.
Unless he's like kidnapping
No.
you to steal your
He's
kidneys.
taking them all. All 5.
All
gone.
5 of my kidneys.
All 5 gone.
At least I still have my Iron Man helmet.
No, why would he take your wallet and not that $300 Iron Man helmet? Because I honestly would have guessed like $1,200. If it's like good quality.
Just tell him it's a knockoff. He'll be like,
Oh, it's not real, man. Oh, okay, thanks.
it's not real.
It's not the real Iron Man helmet. Oh, okay. Cool.
That's what's gonna happen in fucking the Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Mm.
Like Falcon doesn't have superpowers. Sam does not have superpowers. He will be walking around once he gets the shield, and some asshole will just be like, "Hey, bitch," and then Sam will turn around. He'll get fucking stabbed in the kidney, and they'll take the shield.
Oh
Just walk
no.
away with it.
They might. I mean, to be honest.
Like in the trailer, it makes me wonder how Sam can throw the goddamn shield the same way that Captain America does.
Well, he's been
because
practicing.
he doesn't have super strength like we just talked about. He needs super strength.
Well,
Bucky throws it because he has super strength. That makes me wonder, spoiler alert, how U.S. Agent throws it.
oh, that's not a spoiler.
Frickin', what's his face? John Walker, Captain America.
Yeah, like,
Does he have super strength? Or do we just not care that the only guy that was able to use it had super strength? Are we just going to stop giving a shit about that?
well, Paul Walker goes to the gym,
Okay.
and that's all I got. I mean, they did say that they were like tip-top shape. Remember, they said that he was like the best of the best. He's
Like,
blah, blah, blah,
okay,
blah, blah.
he's in tip-top shape, but he could still cut his own fucking head off with that giant vibranium frisbee.
He could, but he won't.
Well, of
maybe
course
he
not.
will.
That would be awesome.
I would shit.
No, I think he's going to turn into a villain.
Well, yeah.
They already have enough villains in the show. They're going to keep villaining people because he's clearly going to turn into an asshole.
Yes.
He already is. I'm very excited to see the other half of this show.
He's a boogerhead.
As of recording this,
Oh
we've
my
seen
God.
3 episodes of it.
Oh, shit. Yeah, he's about to. Tomorrow.
That is tomorrow. I'm going to get up in the morning and watch it.
We always say that.
Hell
and then the
yeah.
power goes out.
That was awful.
Oh, man. I was asleep. So I don't give a damn.
Okay. You What was that? Episode 2?
That might have been episode 1.
No, episode 1 we watched with.
It was 2. It was 2.
With our friends. Yo, no, the night before I was like, yo, we'll get up in the morning. We'll get up at like 7. We'll watch episode 2, Falcon and the Winter Soldier. You were like, sweet. And then I woke up at like 8:30 and I was like, oh, that's fine. And then I tried to turn on my light and I'm like, oh, the power's out. And then at like 10 o'clock, you text me after I get to... I was at work for an hour without power. I just had to tell people to go away because there was no power in our entire city.
To be fair, I did also text you the night before, or maybe the morning of, at 4 o'clock. And I said, hey, man, I stayed up too late. I don't want to get up and watch it.
No, that's what it was. You didn't text me at 10 o'clock. You texted me that very late night. And I responded to you at like 10 after the power came back. I was like, I mean, you know, we wouldn't have been able to watch it anyway since the power was out. And you responded, you were like, excuse me?
The power was out?
Logan, the power was out from 7:30 to like 9:50.
I'm like, I don't get up before 10 o'clock. So why would I know that?
I don't understand.
I don't got to be
You
at work?
didn't like... Even if I don't get up, I wake up at like 7 or 8. I just play on my phone. And I would have noticed that there was no electricity. Like my phone wasn't charging.
My phone is always
My phone wasn't connected to the Wi-Fi because there was no Wi-Fi. All of the lights that are usually on in my room.
Well, keep in mind, I stayed up until 4 in the morning.
Oh, so you were just
gonna,
dead. Never
I'm
mind.
just going to roll over at
I
6:30.
understand.
Oh, shit.
Well, here's hoping.
Here I am wide awake enough to realize I'm not connected to the Wi-Fi. No. That's a fucking imagination right there.
That's an imagination.
No way, dude. Wouldn't happen. You could honestly, there could be a person standing in my room, and if I've only slept for 2.5 hours, I'd say, pile of clothes, and then get stabbed in the kidney. That's what happens, guys, when you stab
I don't know.
before.
I think stealing your kidneys is better than stabbing you in the kidneys. You'll wake up in the bathtub with a pile of ice around you.
Oh my god, that I think is my worst nightmare. That's why I don't drink.
Oh,
Okay, just kidding.
I want my motor functions to work.
Yes.
I do not want to be high. I don't want to. I already dude. The only time that I've been like knocked out for surgery was a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
When I got my wisdom teeth out, I was sitting, strapped to a table or whatever, and they were feeding me. What gas is it?
Chloroform? I don't know.
Not chloroform. I don't know. Whatever magic knockout gas they give you. And I just remember smelling it and be like, all right.
Wait, you had gas?
Yeah, they give you gas. They put gas up your nose. They put a fucking mask on your face.
Okay, first of all, I did not have a mask. I had...
Or maybe it was like
tubes
up your
old
nose.
Woman tube.
I don't remember.
I thought that was just oxygen. And that the IV is what knocks you out.
That's what it is.
Okay, I was like, they did not give you a fucking tenant
Listen,
mask.
my memory my memory from that day is quite foggy, Logan. Okay, yeah, they inject you with something and then they put oxygen tubes up your mask, up your nose.
Nowadays they would.
So like they were giving me that and I remember like, oh yeah, pure oxygen. Tasty. I can breathe perfectly.
It kind of hurt a little bit. It was cold as fuck.
I mean, it was cold. The next thing I remember, I was getting wheeled out. I was in the car on the way home with Mom. I was like, the fuck? I was like high as shit for the next 3 hours. I kept writing things down. Wait, I have what I wrote still.
Shut the fuck up.
Hang on.
Shut the fuck up.
I have everything that I wrote down after the wisdom teeth.
Oh, that's genius. Why didn't I think of that?
I wrote, they stuck me with the needle, and I was like, whoa, I feel. And that's what, and then I was like getting out of it. I wanted to know what I was saying that I didn't remember, so I asked Mom what I said, and then I said, we have talked about the time and how long you waited the needle too. Yeah, so basically I was writing this down because I got my wisdom teeth out and I had just ungodly amounts of gauze shoved into the back of my mouth.
Yeah, that shit was nasty.
That was full of blood and saliva. So naturally, I couldn't speak even if I wanted to. I said, what? I just wrote all this weird shit. Clenching. She had 3 eyes. I said to myself on the way over, just shut up. But now I don't wanna. I wrote, do I get to keep them? LMAO.
The teeth?
I guess so. It doesn't say anything else besides
Do you
that.
like wear them as a necklace?
There isn't as much in my mouth as I thought. My throat is just really dry. LOL, the antibiotic doesn't count as food. You were right.
Fucking idiot. No, I don't see, because like all that I remember was first I walk in and I was sitting there and I remember that I wore my donut socks. I had my pink donut socks, and they're like, because I wear fun socks, everybody, if you didn't know this. I was wearing my pink donut socks, and the doctor, like, I told him straight out, like, listen, bruv, I've never had an IV before, and I'm terrified of them. And he was like, I wasn't like that scared. Scale of 1 to 10, maybe like a 4 scared. But I like, never had an IV.
Yeah.
So I was like, he was like, that's cool. Like, I'm going to make sure you don't even think about it. Like, whatever. I'm like, all right, first of all, bet. Someone give this man a Nobel Peach Prize. Second of all.
A Nobel Peach Prize?
Peach Prize. Did I say peach?
I don't know. Sounded like it.
I don't think I did say peach, to be honest with you.
I'm sorry. We'll hear it in playback.
Anyway, he was like, yeah, no, I like your socks. Like, what made you choose those this morning? And this is as soon as he sticks the IV in. I was like, shit. All right. Well, they were, because I was wearing a pink sweatshirt. So I was like, well, I like my outfits to match even when I'm just going to get my teeth out. So I picked the socks that matched my sweatshirt. And he was like, yeah, which one's your favorite? And, talking about the various donuts on these socks. And I was like, oh, yeah, I like the boom, gone. No, I don't remember shit else after that. So I wake up, like, okay, I'm getting wheeled out. And I don't remember being in a sort of like a wheelchair. Apparently I was or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
So was I. I don't
Because you
remember
can't
though.
walk. So that makes sense.
Yeah.
But then I get outside and my mom was on like one side of me, my arm was around her shoulder, and then this like nurse was on the other side of me, and she's like, we get like 3 steps out the door, and the nurse was like, you think he's fine? And my mom was like, oh yeah, he's fine. And then the nurse lets go, and I fell down. I was like, what the hell? Okay, fine. Or I like almost fell or stumbled or something. I was like, I'm good. I'm good.
I don't like that you walked it back. It's fucking hilarious if you just fall down.
I don't remember what the fuck I
like
did.
that I just said all of that like 1,000 feet away from the microphone.
All of that. No, okay, so then we get to the car, and the problem is, like, I'm a very, like, I be thinking about a lot of things, right?
You be thinking.
I be thinking all the time. So I was driving home, and it was only like a, I don't know, 10-minute drive, maybe. Probably less than that. Well, the way mom drives, maybe 15. And I just remember the only thing that I could think about was how it looked like the cars on the, because it's just 2 lanes, right? 1 lane for us, 1 lane for them. It looked like they were driving, like, veering onto our side of the road. So I sat there, I was like, Mom, I know they're not, but it looks like they're driving on our side of the road. And she was like, good job, honey. They're not actually. And I was like, no, but like it looks like we're all driving together.
It's like you're watching a movie of the world but wrong, and you know that you're watching it.
But you're like, damn, this is still fun. Yes. But then I also found out later that me and the doctor had like a 20-minute conversation about my socks. Like we talked for I don't know. Who knows what I said? Who knows what I said about those socks? But I mean, he does.
If only they specifically had a policy against recording people that were high on Novocaine or whatever.
Yeah, no. So then I get home and I'm like choking on the gauze because I have a really bad fucking gag reflex.
Oh.
And my brother's making fun of me. And my mom looks at him and says, "You're next."
Uh-huh.
And he was like, "Ugh."
Oh, that was an awful week for me. I shouldn't have laughed at you. Because I not only had to have the gauze in my mouth for like 2 extra weeks
What?
because I kept spitting.
Weeks?
Yeah. I had it for so long. I mean,
No way.
No, it wasn't that I had the gauze in my mouth for 2 extra weeks. It was that it kept, like, it wasn't closing.
What
And
the
not only
fuck?
that, but I also caught, like, a fucking virus or something. I caught a bug, apparently, while I was getting fucking operated on.
What, were you sitting
and
with your mouth open?
I had a shitty fever. Fuck you. I had a shitty fever for a week. I could barely go to work. I was pissed. I had already taken work off to recover from the wisdom tooth removal. And then for a straight week, I had a fever. And I kept asking my doctor, hey, is this a big deal? And he was like, oh, it's probably from surgery. And I was like, okay.
Good answer.
Can you
Doc.
like prescribe me something to make this feel less like shit? He's like, no. I mean, I was already taking whatever painkillers they gave me at the orthodontist. Orthodontist?
No. Oral surgeon.
Oral surgeon.
Yeah, the people that they put braces and then they rip them out.
Nah, dude.
That's it. So I guess like the biggest takeaway from that. Oh my God, dude, I work with somebody. She didn't get put under for it.
Excuse me?
And I was like,
What, did they just numb her
we're
mouth?
going to call her Nancy. Because
Okay.
I'm sure she's going to be one of the first people to listen to this. And she's probably going to think this is fucking hilarious. But Nancy, name's not actually Nancy, but we'll pretend. She was like, yeah, like, I don't think I'm going to get put under. And I just stopped right there. I was like, excuse me? You're going to what? Because our mom also did not get put under. And she talks about how she can feel the buzzing in her jaw from when they were drilling into her mouth. And I said,
She gets ghost buzzing?
yeah, apparently. Or like she like thinks about it too
She's
much.
wild.
I'm like, okay, first of all, you fucking creep. Someone get put under. And then I look at Nancy, I'm like, girl, don't do it. Honestly, first of all, you can probably live with your wisdom teeth. You know, a little bit of crowding in your mouth never hurt anyone. Because that week was not a lot of fun. It actually did hurt a lot of people. Get your wisdom teeth out. But also, though, I was like, yeah, like, I really think you should get put under because if you don't, that's stupid. And she was like, yeah, you're right. Okay, fine.
Okay.
Well, then, like, I don't know, a couple weeks later, she's gone from work for a few days, and I did not think anything of it because I do not pay attention to the people around me. And she comes back, and she's like, guess what? And I was like, what? She's like, I didn't get put under. And I was like, for what? And she was like, my wisdom teeth. And I said, oh, shit, Nancy. And you're alive? I damn near had to, like, poke her to make sure she was not a ghost because I would have lost it. So...
Why did she not want to get put under?
You know, I can't really remember the reason.
Like, was she afraid of them stealing her kidneys?
I think it was just because she had, like, some sort of anxiety around getting put under.
I mean, yeah, you can't be anxious when you're asleep, though. That's not true.
Anyway.
I don't know.
Maybe. But it also might have been a money thing. I don't remember. Because I know it's more expensive to do that. I don't know if she had to pay for it or what. But regardless, I told her straight up. I was like, no, I think it was the anxiety thing. And I told her, I'm like, you don't even notice. Because I told her the whole donut story. And I was like, we had a conversation that I don't remember. And she was like, yeah, and that's scary. And I'm like, don't say anything stupid.
I mean, you don't know what you're saying. You're like, it's the thing about not wanting to be drunk or wanting to be high.
Uh-huh.
I don't want to do things that I don't remember doing. I would like to minimize that because
Yes.
I already do things that I don't remember doing when my
just
brain is fully functioning because I'm a dumbass.
Yes.
Nah, bro.
No, so yeah, I got put under, and I'm going to have to hopefully get my tonsils out, and I'll be put under for that. Can you imagine?
Oh, you get your tonsils out, and then I can't hear you swallow anymore?
All right, listen. Fuck you. Not nice of you. Yeah, y'all, I swallow like a fucking garbage disposal. It's the worst.
It sounds like you're swallowing something every time you swallow nothing.
I don't know if it picked it up, but we'll see.
Possibly.
Oh, I see a little blip on there.
Oh yeah, because when we're playing video games and we're like talking over like Discord with other people, I can hear you swallow in the microphone every time.
Sorry.
So get those tonsils out.
My tonsils are the size of golf balls, but the problem is the doctor's like, well, we got to go through all the steps to make sure you did what you were supposed to do.
We got to take the front half of your face off to get them out, sir.
Wait. I'll keep them. No, but I don't understand why I can't just walk in and be like, hi there, I want to have my tonsils removed. And then they say, why? And I say, well, because I get sick and I have tonsil stones and I swallow poorly. And they're like, oh, okay. Why do I have to gargle with fucking vinegar and whatever? I've tried it. Why do I have to try this medication? Try what medication? Just take them out. Because the older you get, the more it's going to hurt, they tell me. So then I'm like, don't let me get older.
I'm imagining it's either a risky, involved operation or it's just like, well, I don't want to do that. No, you don't need to do that.
I'm sure that's what it is. They're just sitting there.
No, we don't need to do that.
Ordering lunch. Oh yeah, I go to get tested for COVID, and I walk up and they're like, hi. First there's like the screening station, and they're like, hey there, what are you here for? I said I have an appointment to get tested, blah blah blah, and they give me the info, whatever. I go walk up to the desk, and the woman's like, give me 1 second, and she like sticks her finger up to the plexi, like 1 second, and then she turns and she goes, hey Donna. And I'm like, Jesus Christ. Somebody get Donna in here to get this over with. Hey, Donna? Hey, Donna? Did you order the sandwiches? And I'm like, girl, order me a sandwich. I'm hungry. and it was like 10 in the morning. Yeah, did you get no tomato? And I'm just sitting there like smiling behind my mask. I didn't even need to be smiling. I could have just stood there and just been dead. But like I'm already in my pajamas because I take it back. It was like 9 in the morning. So I'm already in my pajamas. They already probably think I'm stupid because I'm wearing like I have an octopus on my socks, whatever. So I'm just like, somebody get Donna in here to finish this lunch order. And you hear Donna from the back like, you said no tomato? And then this one's like, yeah, no tomato.
Oh my God.
Okay. And then but then the weirdest thing about it was there were 2 desks, right? The woman that was sitting next to the lady that was yelling is the one that was placing the order. She was on the phone with the people, like ordering like 6 different sandwiches. Wow, but she was asking. So I don't know if they were like going halvesies on lunch, or what. But I was just standing there like, dude, I just want to get this thing shoved out my nose and I want to leave. So please talk about your tomato in like 5 minutes.
Oh God.
Yeah, no, that was trash. It was such a the drive was nice. It was like a half-hour drive for no reason, but it was nice.
Don't worry. When you go to get your shot, none of the people working there will be yelling about what they want on their sandwich the whole time.
Hey, Donna. Shut up, Donna. Just put tomato. Oh my God, I hope she got fucking tomato on that sandwich on accident. Oh, I wish that upon her. Her name was Sharon, if anyone was wondering.
Oh, her name was Sharon.
Donna and Sharon, so
They're real names.
you could fucking yes, because you don't know where I went. So.
Oh, okay. I know where you went.
Shut up. No, you don't. It's a secret. Hey, Donna. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. But yeah, that's been my COVID experience. So I had to quarantine for 2 days in my bedroom. It was great. But I was negative, if anyone was wondering.
Oh.
I am fine.
Good, because you're in here with me without a mask on.
Yes, no
So
mask.
Thanks.
Free the lip.
Free the lip.
We got free the ship, free the nip, and free the lip.
Free the ship and free the lip.
Hashtag free the lip.
Hashtag thank you, Abdullah.
Hashtag fuck you, Logan.
Oh, God. Do you have any closing thoughts, Logan?
Always. Quick animal fact that I saw on Instagram today.
It's not a close. I guess that's a closing thought.
That's a closing
It's not
thought. I
really a
just want to let you
closing
guys
thought.
know that actually most sharks do not attend church.
I fucking hate
I'll say
you.
that again. Most sharks do not attend church. So the more you know. You want to leave it to you, my good friend?
Thank you for tuning in to episode 1 of Oddspeed. Catch us next time when we bitch about the pandemic and the people working in it some more. And
Yes.
thanking some other people working in it.
Probably not.
Thank you, honestly. Thank everybody for frickin' working during this god-awful year plus.
Except for Sharon. Just kidding. Thanks, Sharon and Donna.
Thanks, Sharon, but hope that she got tomato on her sandwich or whatever.
Tomatoes.
So we'll hopefully you'll tune in next time. If you like this podcast, show it to somebody else. If you hated this podcast, show it to somebody that you also hate, and maybe they'll like it. This is the second time me and Logan have done this. Hopefully the first thing that we did won't ever see the light of day. I should just end this. Thank you for listening to Oddspeed, and I wish you Oddspeed. I've been Tyler.
I will continue to be Logan.
See you next time.
Or not. That's fine, too.
Goodbye.